Dude, I accidentally called, I called one of the fighters Stipe Miocic, and it was not him.
Oh, no.
And I asked.
Is it a woman?
I asked 2 UFC employees, I was like, is that Stipe? Like, yes, that's him. And I went over to say, hey, and it wasn't. It was Jan Drakovic, Jan
Blachowicz?
Jan Blachowicz.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just fucking scary for a minute.
Would you say, hey, Stipe?
Yeah. I was like, hey, how's the retirement going? And I think he didn't want to, if a guy's not retired, he probably didn't want to hear that. No. And I kind of like tickled him a little because I know Stipe a little.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking tough. But, you win some, you lose some. He did give me a nice look later on that made me feel a little bit better, but just you got to be careful. Like, yeah, it's funny. Like, it's almost like whenever you get too, like, you're like around a pit bull for a little while at a party, you're like, oh, now we're buddies.
Yeah.
You just want to be a little careful sometimes around those guys.
You want to be a little bit careful because you never know what past trauma you remind them of in a minute when you do something. I was in LA one time many years ago, and I walked up, and it was Patrick Swayze was coming out of a restaurant. So I walked up.
Was he handsome?
Very. And I go, dude, I love you. Can we take a picture? And I'm like, I'm such a fan, Patrick. And he goes, I'm not Patrick. And it was David Keith. And he was with a date. Ugh. Whoa. That was embarrassing. That was fucking embarrassing. I thought it was Swayze. It wasn't.
Oh, that is heavy. I could see that a little bit.
That was years ago. That looks like Robert Wool, actually. Did I fuck up? I just got nervous.
It was Keith David, you mean?
David Keith. One's black, one's white. Oh, David Keith. Sorry. Did I say Keith David?
Click on Keith David.
Keith David's black.
If it was him...
Yeah, he was in Platoon. Yeah. Mr. Swayze.
He must have been like, this guy is fucking not doing
David
well.
Keith is white. He was An Officer and a Gentleman. David Keith is a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
I just panicked.
Oh, for sure.
I was just nervous. Keith David, I met in an airport one time in LAX. The coolest guy in history. He's wearing like a completely white suit and white coat with a fucking white hat. The guy's just awesome.
Yeah.
He was also in that Michael Douglas, what was the movie?
Platoon?
No.
Spartacus?
It was a drug movie where the girl, Requiem for a Dream, I think he was in.
Oh, that movie was interesting.
Yeah. I think Jared Leto was in that. And he was really, Keith David is tremendous. But in Platoon,
Yeah, that was
fantastic.
a different time.
Yeah. That was embarrassing. I relate to that. It's humiliating.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know there's been something like that I've had, but I think sometimes I just can't. I think sometimes my brain just shuts down.
Do you ever panic around people like that? Like where like my brain is not working and I'm just like lost. And I'm like, I know I should be more comfortable, but they're famous or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I met Johnny Depp came to the Comedy Store one night, and it's still like a moment of lore because it was like Doug Stanhope brought him.
Yep.
And they were in the green room in the main room, and everybody was in there. And I was like, I got there and they're like, don't tell anybody Johnny Depp's here. And I knew when they were telling me, I was like, they've told everybody if they're telling me. And so I go back in there, and then all you noted, like, you don't even know who else is in the room. It was like 50 people in this little room, and then like I somehow got to say, I said, hello, Mr. Johnny Depp. And then I had nothing else to say, and it was very uncomfortable. And I realized I was just there for me, kind of, and I just got out of there.
Yeah, it's embarrassing because you want to say something, but sometimes a person's famous and I like their work, but I don't have anything to say to them. Like, hey, I admire your work. And that's kind of, where do you go from there? If you have nothing legitimate to say, and I've done that. I've humiliated myself.
But they got to be used to it too. They're like, and some of them will be helpful to you. They'll kind of ask you something to fucking put you back on your feet, or someone will shake you and be like, "You're not a son" or whatever, Like
no one's ever shaken me and said that. I've tried to say that in the mirror and I just wound up laughing.
Jim has a crash test dummy. It's like one of those battling dummies, but he just uses it to give it uplifting, positive, semi-homosexual, like.
You're straight, Jim. Yeah, no, you're not, Jim.
Get back in there, Jim. You're straight.
You can do it. It's not scary. It doesn't have teeth. Yeah, no, here's my Johnny Depp story. I was at, I got invited to, it was Ozzy's actual 70th birthday party. I got to go to that.
Wow. And in the U.S.?
It was at his house in Beverly Hills. And it was amazing. There was a lot of great people there. And Johnny Depp was walking around, and I was talking to him, and he was very nice. And I talked to him 3 or 4 different times. We took a picture, and then I realized it was a Johnny Depp impersonator. Stupid, no showbiz Jim Norton. Like my aunt again, I fell for it. It was a Johnny Depp, 20 years younger than Johnny Depp, by the way, and I fucking fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
All night you're over there.
I do. I'm like, Johnny Depp, I got a picture. Dice got me on the road years ago. We were on the road in like late 90s. He goes, that's Charlie Daniels. So I took a picture with this guy. It was just some fucking hayseed in a cowboy hat. Oh, they got me so good. They got me. One time we were in the airport. It was an Opie and Anthony trip. We were going somewhere. And one of the Jonas Brothers was talking to his dad. They were traveling. And I'm not a fan of the Jonas Brothers. And I don't know their names. But I'm like, I'll take a picture with them. So I walk over and I just start talking to this 15-year-old kid and his dad. And I just wanted to take a picture if you don't mind. And I look and they're all laughing. And I realize it's just some fucking kid with his dad. I creepily approach some 15-year-old. They're sitting in the airport eating lunch. And some fucking old blinking pederast looking guy wants a photo with this boy.
Ice coffee.
Oh my God. Cold coffee. Edna Faust's head. Is this nothing better than her head movements?
Oh my God, dude.
She looks like the cop in Dog Day Afternoon. Just give us soft drinks. Give us soft drinks. But yeah, that was I've gotten God a few times like that, thinking it's a fucking celebrity.
Awesome.
It's humiliating. But I deserve it.
Yeah, and we all need stuff like that, man. It's the stuff like that that just keeps you alive, I feel like.
Yeah, and when you get one of your friends, and like I do like the ability to like just go like, you're an idiot. It's funny.
Yeah, to laugh at yourself. And what better thing to hit on a kid and also realize you're not a pedophile.
Right. Well, I wasn't. I didn't think he was cute. I just wanted a picture. Yeah. I wasn't hitting on him. I didn't say to him, son, if you need to go to the restroom, may I escort? No, I was just trying to take a picture while they ate lunch. Some fucking kiosk at the airport. And the father, they looked at me like, what? And then I just happened to see Anthony and the rest of the guys fucking laughing. And I'm like, yeah, they got me. I'm like, sorry, I just don't want to have my camera out. Fucking jerk off.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why that's for some reason just so perfect. That was one thing that was nice about before like social media and everything. Like everything was possible. Nobody in a moment's notice could be like, that's not them or this isn't possible. You could lie to people, but you couldn't lie to people. You could make stuff up. There was so much room for creativity and possibility and everything because everybody didn't have all of the like hypothetical answers at their whim.
All information.
Yeah.
But looking at, like I could have just Googled them and then seen, I imagine I could have at that point either. I was just thought it'd be so much fun to get a picture with one of the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
And I get pictures of people I don't give a fuck. I stopped doing that now as I'm older, but for a long time I did it 'cause it was fun and